Hey, hello everyone, welcome to Homeworld 2 Remastered Edition. I'm Afro Luigi, and I've never actually beaten this game. I got to the last level, not that we'll see it when I start up the single player, load up a campaign, because I did reset my progress. This is actually my second attempt recording this, or third, maybe fourth, I've lost count. I was having issues with recording audio because I forgot to enable multiple. I like recording to multiple audio tracks so I can edit them independently, and I forgot to enable that. So I was only getting one audio track recorded. So I feel a little stupid. But anyways, that's done, taken care of. It's working now, I hope. And we're going to load up a single player game. And we're going to jump right into the campaign. There are, apparently we could access the Homeworld 1 bonus missions from here. We're not going to do that. We're just going to jump straight into the single player game and start. Now this one just kind of drags. As tutorials do, they drag because the first level is basically a tutorial. It kind of drags itself out because despite the game has an actual tutorial, they do make the first level force the player to learn the basic game mechanics. Just because we all know there are people out there who don't read manuals, don't play the tutorials, and then wonder what's going on. So the first level of the game kind of still has to softly introduce those mechanics and justify it with, oh, we're doing system
In the first
test.
time, the great hyperspace core was found. With it came the gift of interstellar travel, and the Outer Rim trade routes were established, uniting the galaxy in peace. "4,000 years passed before the second core was discovered on a desert planet. Pain and bloodshed flowed in its wake. But the exiles returned to their homeworld, Hiigara. A young woman led them across the galaxy, and it is she who will lead them again. Her name is Karen Sajet. This is the story of the end time. We know this because the third core has been found. Under the dark influence of this core, the Taidan have risen under a new leader, a Vaygr warrior lord named Makan. He calls himself the Sajukar, the Chosen One. Many systems have already fallen under his shadow, and his eyes are set upon Hiigara. Deep inside the great derelict at Tanis, construction of a new mothership is underway. The Pride of Hiigara. Once more, the exiles will face the coming darkness.
Technically, we're not exiles anymore.
Stand by for hyperspace core transfer.
Containment unit online. All power signatures in the green. Primary couplings released.
Trajectory is good. The hyperspace core is away.
I remember that transition being a lot more smooth in the original version of the game. Kind of tempted to load up the original just to see how that transition goes.
This is Tanis Control. We have visual contact with the core. Proceed with transfer.
Trajectory and alignment confirmed. Take it to 115 and initiate capture procedures.
I like how we see like dozens of workers flying around. Like, so let's see. Yeah, we've seen a whole bunch of them so far. They're just constantly buzzing around all over the place. And when the game actually loads, we're not going to see many, if all, any.
The mothership recognizes the core and confirms signal lock.
Fleet Command online. Mothership status report. Engineering online. Stand by to initiate engine sequence. Main engines online. Engine test complete. All standard drives are operational. Navigation online. The mothership is standing by.
Destination canceled.
And they're going to give us control? Yes, they're giving us control.
This is Fleet Intelligence.
Ready.
Our task is to analyze sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before launching the mothership, we must conduct a series of trials to ensure all critical systems are operational. Throughout these trials, the mothership will be running with a minimal crew and will remain docked with Tanis. Once these trials are complete, we will launch the mothership and test the hyperspace core. The first trial will test the resourcing system. A resource collector is standing by.
No, it's already working.
Begin retrieval of resource containers at this location.
Resourcing systems fully operational. Trial successful.
Ah, we can't build fighters yet.
We will now test the mothership's production capabilities. Begin construction of a fighter facility subsystem.
Production underway.
Right, we need to build subsystems to actually produce anything.
Foundry, this is Floor. How far
Homeworld 2 was one of the games I actually modded. And the mod, it was one mod I installed, and it was, what was it? It was the one that let you play as the progenitors. So you started off with a keeper, and like they didn't give a custom user, so you used the regular resource collectors. But you could eventually start building things like the movers, the drones, eventually even a dreadnought, and if you got enough resources, even Sejuk, I think, which is a spoiler for the end of the game. That Sejuk is going to make an appearance. But this game's fairly old. So
Mothership fighter facility complete.
Well, I'm
Fighter
not saying what's
facility
Sejuk.
subsystem
I'm not saying
complete.
anything about Sejuk,
Engineering
the
is
ship, so it's
online
not too big.
and ready for fighter production.
To test basic combat capabilities, construct an interceptor squadron.
What if I don't want to? What if I just want to get to the game? Oh, these soft tutorials, these mandatory tutorials, I should say. I know why they did this, because the first game kind of did the same thing, where you had to do, the first level was these system tests. Oh, here comes the drones.
Interceptor squadron complete.
Stand by to begin combat trials. Perimeters.
Whoops. Sorry, guy, I cut you off.
Strike group, prepare for assault.
One of the critiques this game had in Homeworld Remastered did the same thing to Homeworld 1, but in the very original Homeworld, bullets were actually particles that traveled in a straight line, and if a ship moved, it would dodge. In Homeworld 2, they did it like they basically made it a % chance to hit. Oh, my game audio leveled up as well. Yeah, let's do it like that. My audio levels peaking out.
Attention Tanis Control. This is Perimeter Station Chimera. We have multiple unidentified units detected. Signal indicates Vaygr Bomber Strike Force. This is a scramble alert. All pilots to their stations.
Chimera Base. This is Blue Leader. Enemy units locked in, awaiting orders.
Tanis is under attack. All forces to combat alert. This is not a test. Interceptors have been launched from Chimera. The enemy must be eliminated. Order all interceptors to destroy the Vaygr bombers.
And here we go.
Strike group, prepare for assault.
These bombers got barely any bombs in just because we managed to kill most of them. This is why you don't send bombers in MS without escorts, or without accounting for the defenses.
Chimera Station is offline.
Really? They got like what, hit 4
The
times?
Vaygr have breached the Tanis perimeter.
The mothership is under attack. We cannot stay here any longer. Emergency launch underway.
Police crews, stand by for emergency launch.
Roger that, Tanis. Primary couplings released.
This is looking good. Green line confirmed.
The mothership has cleared Tanis. We are away.
Woo! We made it! Well, not yet.
Multiple enemy reinforcements detected. Estimated time before contact, 2 minutes. Begin construction of attack bombers immediately. Bombers will be required to defend the mothership.
Production underway.
Roger. Strike group to battle positions. Strike group prepare for assault.
Any research we can do? Nope. So we're just waiting on bombers to be built at this point then. So we can take out that heavy missile frigate. I understand, like, the point of escalation, but you figure the Vaygur's initial attack would be much more severe.
There's nothing left out here.
And that the mothership would actually have a small fleet defending it, because that'd be a cool way to start off. Is you started off with this big fleet, and then had to sacrifice most of it to get the mothership away.
Complete.
Reporting. Strike group to battle positions. Ready.
Well, the heavy missile frigate's going down.
Mothership fighter facility under attack.
Well, the bombers are almost all gone. Let's see if I can destroy that missile frigate before the level ends.
Bomber squadron.
We've got 35 seconds.
Strike group attack order confirmed. Copy.
Strike group attack order confirmed.
Ah, yeah, we did it.
Awaiting further orders.
Reporting.
Docking with mothership.
Oh,
Acknowledged. Strike group prepare.
Priority alert. The Vaygr are using hyperspace gates. If they are not destroyed, the enemy will deploy reinforcements through them. These gates must be destroyed.
Standing by.
Taking damage, please.
Strike group prepare for assault.
Acknowledged.
One down. 2 to go.
Gate destroyed. Destroy all the remaining hyperspace gates.
Drawing heavy fire. Acknowledged. Strike group to battle positions.
Now, the gates aren't very strong. That's good at least.
Confirmed. Strike group moving into position. Damcon level 2. Strike group to battle position.
You guys can go into dock, repair that one fighter.
Docking with Mothership.
Confirmed.
Copy.
Docking signal green.
And that's the last hyperspace gate.
That's all of them. Ready.
Long-range sensors have detected multiple enemy signals converging on Tanis. All ships initiate docking procedures and stand by for hyperspace.
Come on, give me control. Watching the fighters come in, watching from the point of view of the fighters would have been a much more interesting view. Like, this is what I would have expected right off the bat.
Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.
Like, they could have made this first level so much, like, cinematic and large. But they were trying to recreate the slow escalation of the first game.
Tanis base has been destroyed. The Vaygr have launched a massive invasion. Hiigaran outposts are falling all across the inner rim. The crew of the Mothership is making an emergency departure, and planetary defense systems are standing by. Before we can mount a counterattack, we must rendezvous with the Mothership's crew. We will exit hyperspace in the shadow of the Angel Moon. A rally point has been established at this location. Prepare for enemy contact.
Alright, I'm going to end the episode here. I'll be right back in the next one.